Discover Lands Unknown. Ben, what do we know about it? Obviously, like we saw the teaser for it, which was basically just a picture. I'm hoping we know a little bit more now. Yeah.
Yeah, so Discover Lands Unknown is going to be another one of the FFG unique games. I'll go into what that means in a little bit, but as a game concept as it stands, what you'll be doing is you'll be taking on the role of survivors who are out there in the wilderness, and you have to try and find a way home. This can be through, could be in jungle situations, in the mountains, in the deserts, and all kinds of things like that. And you will take your very, very unique survivors and try and get home following an ongoing story. A little bit like a legacy game, but with a little bit of a twist. And here's where the twist comes in, is that when it comes to this game, as I say, it's unique. And that means that every single copy of this game is going to be different.
Oh.
So everyone who goes out and picks up a copy of Discover is going to get a different group of survivors, a different situation for them to be starting in, and a different set of end goals and adventures and stuff and quests that they can complete. So all the components are going to be the same, like meeples and tiles and those kind of things, but everything else about it that helps you tell the story is going to be different.
Okay, I
like this concept.
I see FFG sweating the new asset in this, because they've done it for Keyforge, where it's all procedurally generated.
Mm-hmm.
They're taking that same system and they're applying it to
and they call it the unique games.
Yes.
I hadn't twigged that over the last week or two. I thought when you said a unique game from Fantasy Flight, I thought you meant it's a game not based on the license or something.
Yeah.
But
this is what they said at the Flight Report.
This is what we're talking about. Unique is basically
your game is one of a kind.
And we're talking now about the same way as we talk about Legacy. I like this, Ben.
It also means that if you go around to a mate's house and they have a copy of this as well, you can play and have a completely different experience, which is really cool.
Or possibly even combine the two.
Possibly.
Well, because as I say, this is the thing.
Mind-blowing.
The core concept of the game itself is what really intrigues me. I like the idea of an exploration game where you're going out to try and survive and all that kind of thing. It's something that I've enjoyed from games like Robinson Crusoe and stuff like that in the past. But and that alone is enough of a pull for me. And the unique side of things is something that I'm like, that's kind of cool. Interesting to see whether or not that actually has a real influence on how different your experiences is from other people. But I really like the idea of what they were saying in some of their descriptions for this, is that legacy games you effectively start from the beginning and it's the same game for everyone and you make it your own story.
Yeah.
Whereas in this case, it's a completely unique story from the beginning and then you build onto it. And that aspect of things is going to be very, very interesting. So I'll be interested to see what people decide when they pick this up and sort of how the reviews are for this one as well. It's going to be very, very interesting, especially if they start to look into other unique games as well, because it'll be very cool to see how far they can take this. Really.
And it's great for us. It's great for gaming media.
Yes.
Because we can do playthroughs without worrying about spoilers.
Yes. I never even considered that. That's amazing.
This is something that comes up for us a lot of the time when we go to play through a game, especially games that are going to Kickstarter or are heavily story-based.
Yeah.
You think to yourself, you've got to be careful here because you don't want to end up spoiling.
Yeah, and most games, they have those big story hooks pre-built in.
They have moments on rails,
It's like games like Sherlock Holmes, Case Files.
Yeah.
That one, no one could watch that if they want to play that.
Well, look at the escape games we have sitting in the office. We can't play those on camera because that's just giving out the solutions.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to do it anyway. Okay, so do we have a release date for it yet, Ben?
It'll be sometime in 2019 now. So it's a little way off at the moment, but it's something to look forward to in the near future.
Yeah, so. And post your comments below. What do you think of this new unique? We have Legacy. We now have Unique, and very soon, if it's not already there, we're going to have Unique Legacy, which is going to be amazing. It's tell us what you think of it.